Et les corbosters du cœur pour un nouveau live qui sera pas sur Pokémon Unite, mais sur Emblem Three Hopes.
Dégage! Mais je suis arrivé!
Il y a des choses sur la route et...
Oui, moi aussi avec quelque chose sur ma route.
Et heureux. Bon, ça va être beaucoup plus détente hein, que Unite du coup, hein, forcément. Je ne sais même plus. On a récupéré ça. Okay. Est-ce qu'il va aller avec quelqu'un là-dedans? Tac. Bon, allez, putain. Nous n'avons pas de grain de café. La reconquête de force, mais... Ouais, ça va être toujours un peu le petit jeu qu'on fera pendant longtemps, je pense. Le fil conducteur. Donc là, septembre, on va avoir Starfield. Ou commencer. Je pense pas que je vais prendre la version de luxe qui donne 5 jours d'accent anticipé. Je trouve ça d'ailleurs lamentable. Genre de pratique, mais bref. On commencera la semaine prochaine. 30 balles de moins quand même. Donc 30 balles de plus pour putain de sac. Alors, 5 jours d'accès anticipé, je trouve ça abusé. Oh, of course.
Let me know if I may be of further service.
Oh, of course.
Time to work you into shape.
Time to work you into shape. Alors, qui est le plus bas? J'ai l'impression que c'est 35 qui sont les plus bas. On va être constant du coup. 7 niveaux quand même, pas dégueu. Si jamais à un moment donné il y en a un qui a atteint le max en termes d'aptitude, vous pourrez toujours leur modifier leurs limites.
We all must do our fair share. Interesting. Her Majesty refrained from drinking tea today. A bit unusual, don't you think? I believe the last time that happened was 15 days ago. Ergo, we can conclude she tends to renounce the beverage when...
Hey, remind me why I'm doing this again? What's the point of recording all this stuff? Why not just hang out with her?
It is not stuff. These are Her Majesty's great exploits. They must be accurately recorded and preserved within the annals of Imperial history.
Not sure I'd call her tea habits great exploits. No one's ever gonna need that information. And how do you remember this stuff? I couldn't even tell you what I had for breakfast this morning.
I remember everything Her Majesty does. Every word she has ever spoken to me. Every morsel she has ever eaten. Not to mention where and when she ate it.
Ouais.
Every sigh that has escaped her lips. Each and every one of her favorite.
Yeah, let's stop there. This is all sorts of weird.
Ouais, je suis d'accord.
Why do you say that? These are simply records that need to be kept.
Just think about it for a minute. Have you ever read a book on Adrestian history that lists the number of times an emperor sighed?
There has never been a historian with a memory like mine, nor one who could keep such accurate records. Until now. The sole reason I have this excellent memory is to ensure that Her Majesty's great exploits are documented properly.
But if your memory's so good, then there's no reason for me to help, is there?
Oh, but there is. Her Majesty places a great deal of confidence in you. She often engages you in conversation, and the two of you spend an insufferable amount of time together. As such, you're able to obtain information I could not otherwise verify on my own. There is nobody more qualified than you to assist me in this undertaking.
All right, fine. I get that you're serious about all this. I don't mind lending a hand when I'm not busy, and there doesn't seem to be much harm in it. For Edelgard, anyway.
Spoken like a true confidant of Her Majesty. How dependable of you. It's no wonder she trusts you more and more each day, even if it is maddening. And so, the time has come for me to grant you a very special privilege. I will permit you to devote yourself to Her Majesty as a sign of your undying love.
I'm honored, I guess. Does that mean you're not jealous of me anymore?
I suppose not. We will be comrades, joined in our quest to bestow love and affection upon Her Majesty.
Well, all right then. I wouldn't get your hopes up, though. I'm not really sure how I'd show my love for her, or if I'd even want to.
Very well. You clearly still fail to appreciate the full extent of Her Majesty's charm. However, I am confident you will come to your senses the more you assist me. I hope that one day you will ascend and become a true admirer of Her Majesty.
Yeah, you do that.
Il y a encore des trucs? Non. Eh bien, retournons dans la vallée. On va aller vers le bas déjà. On a effectivement des éthers et Baltus qui sont tous les niveaux 35. 500 ennemis à péter. Allons-y.
I'll show you how my hard work has paid off.
No messing around. We want to win. Fight like this. I'm bleeding all over the place.
Oh, 24 KO.
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back. Will you aid us?
We'll have to take things from here.
Here it comes! Take this! You're done!
Très bien.
We're not losing to anyone! Let's call this a success.
This place won't be a problem anymore. On to the next one.
You're pretty useful sometimes.
Seul qui avance un million, c'est Lina après.
How can I face my comrades after this?
Can't fight like this! I'm bleeding all over the place! Out of the way! Here it comes! Take this!
Très bien.
You're done!
Et on en finit avec lui.
You shall pay for this, you hear?
Vicomtesse Fenia.
We can ill afford.
On a fait ce qu'il fallait faire. Je peux monter.
Let's carve a swath through the battlefield.
This is just the beginning.
You can count on me. I'll do my best.
Oh, if I must.
Je vais faire monter pour qu'il défonce la gueule à ce truc là.
I'll show you how it's done.
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
Très bien. Nous allons pouvoir monter. Ils sont tous en train de se battre contre la vicomtesse. L'objectif que je leur ai donné. Pas encore très efficace. Bonjour vicomtesse. Au revoir vicomtesse. Eh oui, ça doit faire bobo. La vicomtesse n'est pas morte. Et maintenant? Toujours pas? Ah, mais tiens.
This battlefield
Ah, plus de vicomtesse. Ah, il y a eu des level up. C'est bien. Une magie assez pétée. 60 pour lui. Pas d'augmenter sa puissance de feu. J'ai encore chopé un point d'activité. L'avantage c'est qu'il y a une partie des missions secondaires qu'on pourra passer quand on est dans le New Game Plus, c'est une bonne chose.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Vous avez toujours autant rien à foutre de vos expéditions.
Time to work you into shape.
UBR 35, let's go. De toute façon, le plus bas c'est les 35 donc. C'est que niveau 40. Pas que. Pas mal de magie maintenant lui.
Can't wait to see how you do.
Do you have a moment? Care to make yourself useful?
Big Schmear. Qu'est-ce qu'on va
We all
avoir?
must do our fair share.
Ah, c'est quoi de fait? L'équipe, aujourd'hui c'est abusé. Pas très bien comme ça, toujours 500.
The
Okay.
fight starts now.
We'll defend this position no matter what.
Ok.
We're at a disadvantage here, so don't get reckless. You're here to help, are you?
Oh, if I might. If
You're not.
Il passe en haut, ça abruti. J'attendais pas à ce qu'il passe en haut, ça c'est chiant.
This
120
place won't
KO,
be a
let's go.
problem anymore. On to the next one.
your power appears to be a thing you mastered all on your own.
Très bien. Do understand that actually you are alone.
Don't let it go to your head. You shall pay for this, you hear? You shall pay for this, you hear? Here it comes. Take this! You're done!
Deux et renfort ennemi.
Comes.
On a déjà plus.
You're done! We must not suffer defeat. Not here, not now.
Il y en a plus.
Let us begin our advance.
You know what they say about cornered animals.
My accomplishments won't mean a thing if I'm not still standing when the battle's over.
Astonishing. I had no idea you were that powerful.
Don't mind if I do. Right on. Here it comes. Out of the way. You're done.
Je peux espérer que le général d'ailleurs ait une bonne mutuelle.
Looks like we got a live one. Time to get in there and fight.
Ils étaient toujours bloqués au même endroit, c'est abusé.
No one gets past me.
Enfin, Baltus, t'es pas allé très très loin hein, avec ton petit niveau 36.
I won't.
I didn't think.
Ouais, on fait la petite quête additionnelle.
Let's earn our
J'en
keep.
fais 400 quand même, en 4 minutes.
Leave it to me.
Nope.
No messing around if we want to win.
Oh, if I must. Leave this to me.
You can count on me. I'll do my best.
I'm on it. No charge.
We can't let it end like this.
Merde, c'est pas par là. Cette carte aussi.
Tastes more bitter than blackest coffee.
Fight like this. I'm bleeding all over the place. What can I say? I'm that good.
We won't lose, no matter what.
Yes, will. Pas sûr d'avoir les 400, mais une bonne petite cinquantaine de connards au moins. La Grimoire n'est pas mort. D'accord.
On to the next one.
Dernier retour.
Your
What?
power appears to be a thing you mastered all on your own.
Voilà. On doit vraiment réunir le maximum. Pas combien j'en ai eu, mais beaucoup.
Luck was on our side today.
Ah, il me manquait 47. Quel dommage.
I won't.
Oh, par contre des trésors en plus, c'est bien. Et là c'était quoi cette émission secondaire? On va m'emmerder avec ça.
Hey there. Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities.
Ouais.
Let me know if I may be of further service.
Oh, of course.
Time to work you into shape.
Est-ce que j'ai encore des niveaux 35? J'ai des niveaux 36, notamment avec Baltus. Il va quand même pas mal augmenter sa puissance de feu. Il est 49 d'un coup. Je vais dire qu'il va être plus efficace.
With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Yeah, yeah. Une pomme dorée. Alors, déjà, Baltus c'est le deuxième plus fort maintenant, donc Linhart va sortir. Avec 37, 36, 36 quand même. Et oui, bah ils étaient déjà dedans. On va mettre Lawrence. Faut que j'en pète 500. Et Baltus avec son niveau il va être beaucoup plus intéressant.
We must save them. Come on, everyone.
Là normalement oui, tu as effectivement tout le bordel.
Get going.
We won't lose, no matter what.
Ah mais t'as apparu là toi? Ok.
This place won't be a problem anymore.
Pas le temps, du coup faut que j'aille fouiller les bastions.
Please find it in your heart to help me.
Don't mind if I do.
Voilà, même si je perds l'autre bastion, au moins elle est save. Elle est où celle-là?
Let's carve a swath through the battlefield.
Please find it in your heart to help me.
Mais je t'ai déjà sauvé toi, pourquoi tu m'emmerdes? On va le faire là. Ils ont décidé de pas mourir. Allez, ça dégage. On est bon ou pas? On est bon. Par contre là les cocos.
I'll do my best.
Now it is my turn. There is nothing I cannot do.
I'm on it. No chuck.
Right on.
Moi je débarque et je vous défonce. Je suis là pour ça. Déjà le bastion est à moi.
We have done it. The stronghold's ours.
A taste more bitter than blackest coffee.
Let us begin.
Oui, je suis en live, qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Bah si. Bah non, tu peux voir.
Time to make a name for ourselves.
C'est nul. Ça fait peur en plus. Bon, je vais pas pousser un petit cri comme toi, mais...
My apologies, but we require immediate support.
Right on.
Mais attends, il y en a encore un là-haut. Ah bah oui.
I'm on it.
Ah, défoncer des culs là-haut.
Just leave it to me.
You can count on me. I'll do my best.
Now it is my turn.
C'est nul.
This place won't be a problem anymore.
Ah, il considère enfin que je les ai sauvés, d'accord.
Let's carve a swath through the battlefield.
Et on va le faire jouer avec le connard là.
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
Retreat! Out of the way! It's nothing close.
Ah, plus de cavalier
Made
archer.
it in time. I'm so glad they're all right.
Me too.
I won't.
Très bien. Je pense que pour aller plus vite et vraiment faire la différence en termes de pognon, je pense que je vais faire 2 missions à la suite. C'est plus rapide.
What you think?
Vécu anti-magie, ok. Un gauge.
I see.
Épée de Zoltan, très bien. Au Vicomte Menja. Let's fight.
The fight starts now.
This is the big one. Give it everything you got.
You can rely on me.
We got a real fight on our hands.
Moi je pose un chemin à mes alliés.
The stronghold's ours.
Comme ça ils peuvent avancer un tout petit peu. Il faudrait être bloqué sur des forteresses. Et je profite en même temps pour affaiblir certains ennemis. Donc on a eu Lorenz qui était en cours d'arrivée, ouais. Il est temps avant d'arriver. Enfin, il aura plus grand chose à faire plutôt quand il va arriver. Il aura pas mal d'alliés. Ah, Lisetea qui passe au niveau 37, parfait. Très bien, bonjour Vicomte. Ça servi strictement à rien ce que je viens de faire. Ah, temporairement, c'est bien. Renforts ennemis sont emportés, ok.
On to the next one.
Oh, please. Huh. You're pretty useful sometimes.
You're here to help, are you not?
Here it comes! Take this! You're done! I'm on it. No chip.
Tastes more bitter than blackest coffee.
Too easy.
Yeah? What you be fighting? It's like poetry in motion.
Looks like that's it for us.
Don't mind if I do.
Là c'est très pratique.
Looks like we got a live one. Time to get in there and fight.
I might be in a little trouble.
Mais non.
Here it comes! Out of the way! You're done!
I almost feel sorry for them.
Ah oui, ils sont beaucoup là à être arrivés. Ils ont les diviser. Allez, tirez ça. Ils sont pas morts.
Can't let it end like this. Is that all we've got?
Le reste, normalement, attends, soit peu safe. Hein.
Defeat. I'm sorry.
Oui ou pas?
Shall we take a position here?
Et il meurt. Non, non, non.
I'm getting stronger.
A mere trifle, really.
Perfect.
Well, now who am I supposed to fight?
Ouais, t'étais tellement lent, t'es censé être le plus puissant maintenant avec ton niveau 49, t'étais tellement lent pour avancer, c'était abusé. Lorraine, c'est passé niveau 37 par contre.
Good.
Voilà, avec les 41 000 qu'on a, on va encore avoir un top stack en puissance de feu. Je pense que je vais d'ailleurs les pétra que je vais augmenter. D'accord, il y a plus de critiques, très bien.
Right.
Oui, je veux. Tan, 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 tan.
Hey there. Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
C'est marrant que tu dises ça par télépathie, vu qu'elle bouge absolument pas les lèvres. Ah, on voulait vendre trop plein de pognon que j'avais, enfin trop plein de pognon. Trop plein de lingots que j'avais. C'est pas ça que je veux vendre. Il y a vendre que j'ai fait, on est d'accord. Allez, il y en a un qui va augmenter sa puissance de feu de manière extrêmement drastique.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities.
With heavy matters regarding the facility.
Let me know if I may be of further service.
Ah ouais.
Allow me to assist with any
Dans la
matters
foulée, j'avais ce qu'il fallait
regarding
pour
the
l'autre.
facilities.
C'est parfait.
Let me know
La
if I may
forge
be of further
est à fond les ballons.
Training can be the difference between victory
And defeat. Il ne maîtrise pas encore sa classe. Balthus.
Time to work you into shape.
Alors, on avait dit Petra. Hein. C'est la seule encore au niveau 36. Ça, on pourra pas. 56 pour la baladine.
For Bridget.
Ça, c'est de la puissance de feu par contre.
Proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
De la très grosse puissance. Je vais parler avec qui du coup? Avec Balthus. Eh bien, parle avec Balthus. Non, tous ces trucs de soutien, on n'aura plus besoin de les faire par la suite.
I tell you, when I charged ahead and saw all those archers waiting for me, a single thought flashed through my mind. Not how I'd like to go, but that's life, I guess. Phew, I was sure I was done for.
What are you talking about? It was so windy, there was no way they could have gotten a clean shot at you. You completely wiped them out. Are you telling me you didn't plan it that way?
I mean, I knew a breeze was blowing, but still.
You're right. You would have been Balthus-sized target practice if the wind died down. But you bet your life that it wouldn't, right? That's something only you could pull off. I never would have taken those odds.
It was all lady luck, pal. Pure and simple. Where's this coming from, anyway? I thought you hated all that gambling on life and death stuff.
I did, but you're living proof that it can have a place on the battlefield. You roll the dice and get the job done. Can't argue with success. I have to accept that your way actually works. All I can do is hope you win your bets every time.
Thanks for saying that, but what happened today wasn't calculated at all. Things were going great, then I got carried away and made a stupid mistake. just so happened that the wind was blowing the right way. Otherwise, I'd be dead.
You mean it was all just a coincidence? Well then, color me surprised.
It was a complete fluke, honest. That's why I was gonna tell you I've learned my lesson. That I'm done gambling with my life.
Really? That's the best idea you've ever had.
But since you admitted my way has merit, I think I'll keep rolling the dice. I gotta do what works for me, you know? Can't let one close call make me lose my nerve.
Wait, what? Isn't that what almost got you killed today? I take it back. You are definitely gonna die. Please stop.
Nope. Too late. A warrior doesn't go back on their word after all. We might have had some misunderstandings along the way, but what's important is that you learned to accept me for who I am, right?
In that case, what about you saying you weren't gonna bet your life on this stuff anymore? A warrior doesn't go back on their word, after all.
That doesn't count. I only said I was gonna tell you.
What kind of backwards logic is that? You absolutely said it, so this whole warrior code thing applies to you too.
I don't have a clue what you mean. It's not even remotely the same. Anyway, we can butt heads about it later. We gotta go celebrate our victory, right?
Fine, I can live with that. It's a tough job, but someone's gotta talk some sense into you.
Très bien. C'est tout ou il y avait encore autre chose? On va passer à la suite. Ouais. La reconquête de Fort Messius. Il me fait sauvegarder direct, d'accord.
If everyone is prepared, it's time to make our move. Our troops attacking the gates have been instructed not to force their way in. Before long, the enemy will notice as much and realize we're already inside.
We need to locate and strike down the rebel leader. That should put an end to the insurrection. Along the way, you may encounter suspicious agents. They are the true masterminds behind the rebellion, and must all be eradicated.
Got it. Now let's get going before those bloodthirsty monsters hurt any of the hostages.
I haven't been this angry in a long time. When is that man going to stop being a thorn in Her Majesty's side?
Ah, how splendid. But do try not to become so flush with rage that you make a foolish error.
Perhaps if you grew flush with rage every now and again, you wouldn't have the complexion of a coffin dweller.
Quiet, both of you.
You don't have to do this, Ferdinand. You can always stay back if you have doubts.
No. Fate put me on this path, and now I must walk it.
Alors. On va faire ça. On va clairement laisser Ferdinand dedans. Alors, Valtus, ok. Lisetta, clairement pas, elle est trop faible. On va mettre Petra ici qui va défoncer des culs, je pense. Lina. H. Vraiment être H le dernier. L'archer c'est pas mal.
I'll do what I need to.
Et attends parce qu'il y a Lorenz qui traîne là en bas. C'est fou. Yats, Marianne, ça peut être Marianne.
Oh, me?
1200 ennemis à péter. À 12 minutes.
Enemy soldiers have breached our fortifications. To arms! Defend the glory of the Empire!
They've seen through our ruse already. Prepare to take the fortress.
Our detachment is safely inside. We should wait to see how the enemy responds before we deploy them.
I'll start by seizing the inner ward.
Mercenaries are no better than common bandits. How could my father make a deal with such a pack of rogues?
Looks like this ain't your lucky day.
I should have expected an ambush. We used to play hide and seek here all the time.
Appears we've taken control of the fortress walls. Now we can move our catapults into position and attack.
Unleash the catapults. Break our enemy's spirit.
Très bien.
This is going well. Almost too well. Is iron truly so short-handed?
That barrier was formed with dark magic. We must eliminate the caster in order to pass.
They only delay the inevitable.
We have the enemy where we want them! Unleash the arrows!
No, you die.
Those ballistae require stopping.
This shady magic business just doesn't do much for me.
One ballista seized.
Qu'est-ce que eux ils font là alors qu'il y a littéralement 36 trucs à faire là-haut? Plus, tu vas clairement aller t'occuper de ce bastion là. Et Hubert, tu vas le suivre.
I will see my duty done.
Je sais pas trop quoi faire. Petra en haut aussi. Il y a trop de monde. Il est chez vous. Ah si. Utilise la fameuse technique du version ténébreuse.
defenses crippled in short order.
The enemy's stronghold will be ours.
Allez. Comme ça ici c'est ouvert.
Walls or what have you. If you get in the way of Her Majesty, you will pay. Pathetic fools. And to think I was entertaining the idea of letting you scamper away.
What was that attack?
I'll take you all! I give you the blessing. I hope you like being roasted alive, because that's exactly what's about to happen to you.
We'd be fools to try and force our way through this. The time has come to call upon our detachment.
A weapon of that scale is certain to be controlled by some kind of device.
On your command, we can use the agents we scattered amongst the rebels to throw the enemy into disarray.
Yay! No more arrows!
It was a mistake to join this rebellion. Our allegiance lies with Emperor Edelgard.
What's going on? Who's switching sides?
Still improving.
I can always predict you, Lieutenant, what I choose. Makes things easier.
You're done! The enemy's here! Kill them all!
Ouais mais
So I've been defanged.
They got him? I do not appreciate that.
ok.
That's it! I'm going to rip you apart myself! Die!
Still here.
908 pour l'instant. Une entière est pratiquement nettoyée. Bonjour Fonia, au revoir Fonia.
That power, huh? Who even are you?
You're done!
Why don't you tell me? You seem to know more than enough about it already.
You. No. This is wrong. I can't die.
I never expected much from those shifty vermin. And here I am, with the cold embrace of the grave hovering at my shoulder.
You're done!
Un baston de plus. Elle est où Petra? Pourquoi elle traîne là?
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over me.
Right then, let us go to work.
I'm on it. No charge. Just leave it to me.
Pio Pio, pourquoi tu rages?
I'm a little nervous about this.
Qu'est-ce que t'as dit?
Well, we'll smash their little toy.
Non mais pourquoi tu rages? T'es en train de faire quoi?
I thought our victory was assured. How could everything have gone so wrong?
Ah.
You're
There is naught left but to resist with all our might. Help me push them back.
The writing is on the wall, but those fools would sooner
Yeah,
perish
dead.
than admit it.
You're done!
Les ennemis sont un peu rush, j'en ai pété la moitié.
On the fire orbs! We'll rain death down upon them from above.
Fire orbs? Those must be new. A little gauche, if you ask me.
They look real dangerous, though. Also, what's a ghost?
It's time. Conjure a magic shield to safeguard our comrades.
Pay attention now.
Your Majesty,
Please.
forgive my weakness. The outer defenses only just fell.
On the contrary, your timing is perfect.
Is that Voldemort? Curse that man. Why must he always show up at the worst possible moment and ruin everything?
My accomplishments won't mean a thing if I'm not still standing when the battle's over.
One particular man invariably springs to mind whenever I witness such military excellence.
Out of the way!
My dreams of glory. Die.
Take this! Viscount Fenya, Viscount Menya, forgive me.
Here it comes! Out of the way! You're done!
I'm coming for you, Father.
The enemy no place to hide. Seize every key position in the fortress.
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over me.
I'll do my best. I'm a little...
The enemy is getting too close to Duke Iron. We must hurry to his side.
You all far too late
Let's take it for ourselves.
My name is Ludwig von Eyre. Out of the way!
And you are dead, Ludwig von Eyre.
Of a terrible sickness. And I intend to cure it or die in the attempt.
Died.
That is
Ah,
enough. There is no escape for you.
père contre fils.
Go on then. I'll leave for you the final blow.
You leave me nothing. This was ever my burden to bear. Father! No, you are just a traitor now. In light of your crimes against the Empire, the punishment is death!
J'entends piou piou. Tous les d'orage.
Send a runner to House Menya and have them deliver the letter I drafted. Also, take the soldiers under your command and begin investigating any magic constructs abandoned by the enemy.
At once, Lord Hubert.
It must be awful to end your own parents' life. Shouldn't you say something? You comforted Fleisha after all.
Come on, Ferdinand. Let's get going.
No. You may continue without me. I would like to stay here a moment. Just a moment longer.
Hubert, we have a messenger from the Alliance, and I need to know where our Western campaign stands. Ferdinand, may I have a word? I thought I'd let you decide how to punish your father's followers now that they've surrendered. Furthermore, this incident has led to the end of Fenya and several other noble houses. We need to settle the matter of the next Duke Ire, and we need to do so quickly. So if you don't mind...
Is this your attempt at solace, Edelgard?
What?
I will punish the troops, and I will find a way to administer my father's lands. You can trust in me, Your Majesty. And thank you for considering my feelings in the matter.
J'ai eu pas mal de maîtrise quand même. Pas mal de poudre.
I never expected we'd have our hands this full after returning from Fargus. Still, we've managed to quell the turmoil and maneuver our way back to Enbar.
Due to the valiant efforts of Count Berglis and his Aryan Road garrison, the kingdom's counter-offensive has hardly put a dent in the western lines. I wager the reinforcements reached them in time.
It's a good thing we do not have to maintain a large military presence in Leicester. But of course, that was Her Majesty's plan all along.
We'd be up to our shoulders in trouble if we hadn't settled hostilities with the Alliance.
Do you think people in the Empire will be all right? I'm worried about the opera company, of course, but I'd also be devastated if anything happened to my friends in the capital.
The end result of all this was the complete expurgation of the Empire's remaining dissidents. In a way, we should be thanking them for handing us this opportunity on a gilded platter.
Adrestia deserves some stability for a change, so I think it's good that Her Majesty has total power now. With the opposing nobles wiped out, it's a breath of fresh air after the way things were under the old Emperor.
Lynn, think about who's here.
It is all right, Dorothea. I have moved on.
It's funny, though. I was sure my father would take part in the rebellion, but he just didn't. I mean, I feel like all he ever did was complain about Her Majesty, you know? I guess he was so scared of the church that he decided to stay holed up in Garreg Mach.
What is our next action, Lady Edelgard? If we are returning to the Western Front, I will have preparedness.
Fighting your own people sure takes the thrill out of battle. So let's go wall up the kingdom instead and put an end to all this. Who's with me?
All that remains is for Adrestia to claim victory.
And along those lines, I wish to present an idea. One last stratagem to ensure that we prevail.
We were successful in striking down Cronia at Fort Mercius. However, Lord Arundel, which is to say Talus, remains at large, and any schemes Solon may be plotting are so much conjecture in the wind. Still, his efforts in Rim territory effectively empowered the late Duke Ire to stage a coup. Whatever the case, He must have a very good reason for seeking to prevent the kingdom's fall.
But why would they help the people who are harboring the Archbishop? It makes no sense. Unless their aim is simply to prevent the war from ending by any means possible.
We know the kingdom's court mage, Cornelia, is connected to those who slither in the dark. They may have planted other associates in Fargus as well. If they already have the king's court dancing on strings, it stands to reason they would focus their attention on obstructing the Empire.
I agree the theory hangs together, but does that mean we should expect more interference?
We should, Your Majesty. Though I would at least like to think they no longer have anyone left who can act brazenly in the open.
And need we worry about our mercenary friend?
I was under the assumption that they had your implicit trust.
Absolutely, but not enough to purge all of the doubt from my heart. I once trusted my uncle, as well as the late Duke Eyre, and he wasn't even replaced with a doppelganger. People who come in contact with those who slither in the dark are not the same afterward. How am I to trust anyone in a world where such a thing can happen?
I do not disagree, Your Majesty.
Yes, well, we must remain vigilant until the war is over for good and all. Although I wonder if we can rest easy even then.
We still don't really know much about Solon, Kranya, and Talus. I was thinking this would be a chance to learn about my power, or who you actually are. But, oh well.
Oh well. Is that all you have to say for yourself?
I mean, I'm still curious, but my attention right now is on the battles ahead. And hey, it's not like knowing the truth would change much for you anyway. Even if I am related to those slithering people somehow, it's not like I'd want to split up with you. Plus, I need to focus on getting ready to face the Ashen Demon again.
Now that's what I like to hear. It's incredible to see again just how fast you've matured. Makes me proud to call you my partner in destiny. Is this what being a parent feels like?
Yeah, I guess. Anyway, this war will be over soon, so let's do what we've got to do to see it through together. I'll be counting on you, Arval.
And I on you, so promise me you'll do what needs to be done.
Bon, je reviens, je vais voir ce que fait Piu Piu, vu qu'elle râle depuis avant. Allez, pile. Oh, ouais. Donc je sais pourquoi Pio Pio elle est tellement en train de rager comme un porc à côté.
A clash of ambitions.
A clash of ambition.
Edelgard succeeds in containing Ayer's insurgency, and while she is concerned by the absence of the nefarious Taurus, she prepares her army for the next step regardless. The time is nigh to crush the Kingdom and Central Church's growing momentum and put an end to the war. But no one knows that fate holds another cruel twist.
I've gathered you here in Garrick Mach because the time has come. We are returning to the front.
Oh yeah, I've been waiting to hear that forever. Let's go wreck things!
For the next phase of our campaign, we'll be working with the Alliance's leader, Claude, to tighten our cordon around the kingdom. Rather than try to advance on the Western Front, we'll join forces with the Alliance and press in from the east.
This means we'll be marching northeast from the monastery and infiltrating Galatia. So long as the Alliance does not attempt any underhanded schemes, our victory there is assured.
I hope we can finally end it this time. I don't think I can deal with doubling back again.
Agreed. This slog has slogged on long enough.
Worry not, friends. I'll not be blindsided twice. I promise you that. We won't rest until all of Fodlan is united. We will fight tooth and nail for it, and we'll do so together.
We made some headway on the Western Front once the Empire pulled its main force back.
What does it matter when their Minister of Military Affairs still holds Aryan Road? Even if we were in a position to keep throwing troops at those walls, we're never going to crack them.
But if we keep digging our heels in here, their main force will be on us again in no time.
It appears they have already dealt with the insurrection at Fort Mercius. If they don't come at us from the west, they'll soon waltz right in from the east.
Might I offer a suggestion, King Dimitri?
Of course, Lady Rhea.
We should retake Garrick Mach. It is the only way to reverse our current fortunes. If I call upon the Church's faithful, they will come running from every corner of Fodlan to liberate the monastery in the goddess's name. With Garrick Mach under our control, we will be able to keep the Imperial army in check. Additionally, it might convince some of the more fickle Alliance lords to reconsider their loyalties.
I mean no disrespect, Lady Rhea, but this proposal hardly seems...
There is more. As you know, the Bishop of the Southern Church is currently seated at the monastery. If we remove him, it reminds the world anew that Archbishop Rhea is the rightful head of the Church of Seros. I believe this will save some of the more devout Adrestian lords from their Emperor's grip.
While their faith may waver now, Adrestia is still the cradle of the Church of Seros. There are yet many pious believers among their nobility. If we can pull them to our side, it may shift the war back in our favor.
We should strike while the iron is hot. I will get the word out at once.
Hold, Lady Rhea. While I now concede that your plan to retake the monastery has some merit, I must ask that you alert no one.
And why not? I need only say the word, and an army of believers will flock to our cause.
Yes, and the moment the enemy spies people flooding in from across Hill and Dale, they'll realize what we're planning and bolster their defenses.
You believe their defenses are mightier than the faith of the people? By the goddess, have our enemies truly become so powerful? In that case, what do you propose?
We entrust the eastern lines to houses Karen and Galatia, then ride en masse toward Aryan Road. the enemy will think we intend to assail the Silver Maiden. But instead, we break east.
East? Then we'll be attacking the monastery through the Valley of Torment. I get your thinking now. If we attack from the west, Aryan Road would be at our backs, and the Empire could box us in.
Very well. I have no objections. My church members will assist in guiding your soldiers through ALL.
J'écoute plus que je regarde, hein, parce que honnêtement...
And by the name of the goddess, I swear, it
Voilà.
will be ours again.
Good. Then I'll ready the troops. Lady Rhea, Seteth, I place all of our futures in your hands.
Allez, on va passer aux choses sérieuses. Alors, choses sérieuses, ils vont quand même discuter pendant je sais pas combien de temps.
So, this is probably a giant waste of everyone's time, but I've got an idea.
I have the most... Naturally, this task falls to me.
Shall we?
J'avais les dialogues de soutien, je m'en occuperai après.
Excuse me.
Sure you're eating. Got a minute?
How disappointing. Honestly, I don't know.
Absolutely.
J'ai absolument pas lu. Hein.
Oh. Meh. Oh.
So, let's think about that.
Right on.
Hey.
Ça va, Pio Pio?
A moment of your time.
Excuse me. I must be telling you.
Pas sûr que vous entendez ce qui se passe, mais c'est énorme.
Excuse me.
Can we talk? Oh no.
Greetings, friend. Nothing to report. I'd really appreciate it.
How's it going?
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Got a sec?
Je me serais pas dit que t'étais un général de Leicester, mais t'avais seulement littéralement une armure jaune, quoi.
Let's see.
I can't. dreadful.
Well.
Thing is,
Let's see.
nope.
You know. My, how troubling.
My, how troubling. Time to work you into shape. And defeat. Alors, qui maîtrise? Personne de ceux qui sont là. Personne ne maîtrise tout. Bon, c'est pratique parce que ça permet d'aller plus vite. Niveau supérieur pour la personne qui comment faire. Pas de 36 donc c'est un 37, on va mettre Edelgard. Ça sur 48. Pas dégueu.
Can't wait to see how you do.
Right.
Mirror.
It's you.
Huh?
And that's it.
Oh, yay! Care to make yourself useful?
Allez, les trucs intéressants. Pas grave.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
L'avantage c'est que maintenant Chasse s'entend pratiquement avec tout le monde.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Jamir et Jirit ça.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Oh, of course.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
De toute façon, on va augmenter les trucs entre Dorothea et obtenu un arrosoir.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Hop, mais avec Edelgard.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Yuri avec Ferdinand. Non. Très bien.
We all must do our fair share. Hi there. What do you think? Oh.
Hey, stay and chat.
You sure?
Oh.
What do you think?
Right.
I was thinking.
In short.
How may I help you?
Are you busy?
Good to see you. Do you have a moment?
You sure?
How may I be of service? Let me think. Well? Come now.
Come now. Idiot. Information d'unité. Convoi. Ok. Ouais. Là, avec tout ce que j'ai récupéré depuis le temps que j'ai rien optimisé. Là, en matière de d'équipement, ça devrait pas mal changer là. Pas pour les derniers, là ça change beaucoup moins. Non, mais bon. Ok. Et allons voir ce qu'on veut dans le soutien. Putain, il y a tellement de soutien. Ah, elle est avec Ferdinand. Ferdinand, d'ailleurs.
Perhaps I will ask Edelgard to handle this matter. As for this one, it seems as though I have no choice but to do it myself. If only I could spare the time.
Hey, Ferdinand. You should probably think about getting some sleep. That's an order, actually, from Hubert. But I agree with him.
My apologies. My list of responsibilities has grown rather unwieldy of late. Exhausted as I may be, I will be done here shortly. You need not fret.
Ferdinand, come on. I thought you were supposed to be giving everything your all. If you're really that tired, how are you going to be in any shape for what's coming tomorrow? Go on and give your all to a good night's sleep.
Yes, you are right. How could I, of all people, not realize the error in my ways? I shall take that to heart.
Glad to hear you're coming around. Anyway, good night. Tomorrow's another big day.
Wait.
What's up?
Never mind. Thank you for the concern. I will be sure to convey my gratitude to Hubert later as well.
Don't forget, he's really worried about you, you know.
Is he now? Usually he finds any occasion to criticize me.
Same here.
Is that so? And here I thought he had taken a shine to you.
If he has, he sure doesn't show it.
Before I forget, what would you think about coordinating our schedules tomorrow? I've been so absorbed in my work of late, we've scarcely had the chance to spend time together. I have been pouring all of my effort into rising early, training, eating, and in the process, I have neglected our friendship. As fellow advocates of giving one's all to all of life's pursuits, I say we work together to draw out each other's dormant potential.
Works for me. My schedule's pretty light these days. It'll be good to spend some time together, but just so we're clear, we are not on the same page with this whole giving our all thing.
Splendid! This should serve as all the motivation I need to continue pressing onward undaunted. And with that settled, I believe it is time for us to devote ourselves fully to a tranquil slumber. Come, Our lump-riddled camp beds await our zealous efforts.
Okay, this time you are joking, right? It's seriously impossible to tell with you sometimes. That reminds me, I actually found myself at a noble's tea party not too long ago.
Oh, you must be talking about Ferdy, right? He does love his tea.
No. It happened while I was doing some work as a bodyguard. The nobles who threw the party even gave me a cup of tea to show their appreciation. I didn't really know what to make of it, though. Hard to say if it was even good or bad.
Understandable. Settings like that tend to choke the flavor out of any food or drink you happen to come across, among other things.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm built for all that fancy stuff. Hey, remember when I asked you to sing for me? You belted out a verse from one of your operas? It kind of reminded me of that tea. It's like I just don't have the background for that sort of stuff. If you don't grow up in it, you're not gonna get it.
Everyone has a right to those things, though. Taking in a tragic opera, letting an elegant meal dance across your taste buds. Nobody should be excluded from those pleasures just because they were born a commoner.
It'd be good if that's how things worked.
You think it's not?
Take my time back as a mercenary. I would have gladly eaten a half-cooked rat if it meant I was getting food in my belly. It's only since I joined up with this army that my palate's become a little more discerning. But what I'm saying is, if you never have the chance to eat good food, then you'll never know what good food is supposed to taste like. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing, but...
In that case...
Dorothea?
Oh, sorry. I got a bit caught up in my thoughts there. But I think it might be just as you say. Will you indulge me for a moment?
Sure. What's on your mind?
When I first started singing, I did it for me. Only me. But it wasn't long until Manuela discovered my gift. So, I joined the opera company. It felt... incredible. I wanted the whole world to hear my singing. But once I became a songstress, I started attracting more and more attention from the nobles. Before I knew it, I wasn't singing for myself anymore. I was singing for them. Now you can't even appreciate my songs if you weren't born with a silver spoon in your mouth.
That might be true, but like I said, that isn't necessarily a bad thing. So many people would kill to be able to do what you can do. So don't belittle yourself like that. Your singing is incredible, Dorothea.
I appreciate that. I really do. But I still can't help but wonder.
Ok. Il y a encore des trucs. Ah, il y a encore Shamir. Il y a Jaredza au-dessus. Maintenant pour un moment.
I should call it a day. You sticking around?
Nah, I should finish up too. Thanks, Shamir. I have to work out new unit formations for our next battle.
You're pretty conscientious for a mercenary. That's rare in our profession. Well, sorry to cut and run. Good luck with all that.
No worries, I can handle it. It's my responsibility after all.
Right, well, if you ever need a hand, just let me know.
Really? Thanks. Dependable as always, Shamir. Honestly, you're so mature for your age. You always seem so composed, almost wise, even when we're just chatting.
I wouldn't say wise. Save that for the higher-ups. I just mind my own business. Plenty of mercenaries do the same.
Yeah, you're definitely right about that.
You know, you're pretty easygoing yourself, even by Merc standards. Have you been on your own for long? Didn't you belong to a mercenary group at some point?
Yeah, but I bounced around a lot. Let's see, the company I was with the longest was... probably Burling's Mercenaries, the last one I joined. But then we clashed with Gerald's band, and I was the only one who survived.
There isn't a mercenary who hasn't lost someone or something along the way. The losing trusted comrades stays with you.
Yeah, Captain Burling, Getz, Lasley. We were a tight-knit group, if a little rough around the edges. I would have been content staying with them till the end.
Maybe your experience is what's made you so pragmatic. It takes real strength to overcome past hardships and move on. That's what I think, anyway.
You know, you seem way more pragmatic than me. I wonder what made you that way.
You should know not to pry into a mercenary's past. But if the right moment comes, maybe I'll tell you about it.
Huh? Oh, it's a cat. Looks like something spooked it. What's wrong, little guy? Is someone chasing you? Not that you'd be able to tell me anyway. Yuritsa? What's wrong? Wait a sec. Why do I feel like this has happened before?
There you are.
Yeah. What's up?
Not you. Her. The creature who raided the pantry.
Wait, you mean the cat?
She is swift. This is not the first time she has eluded my grasp.
Not the first. Oh, so this is who you were chasing the last time.
Yes, she was injured. I tried to tend to her, but she fled. Eventually, another soldier apprehended her.
So that's what was going on. It wasn't a person who went missing, it was a cat. Now that I think about it, I don't know if you ever said she was a person. Sorry for jumping to conclusions.
The fault is mine as well. My word choice was poor.
Honestly, I'm more surprised than anything. Never really saw you as a cat person. I always thought your antisocial tendencies extended to everyone, human and animal.
I only loathe people. I had a cat once, back at House Bartels, with my sister.
No kidding. So they weren't always scared of you?
No. However, the cat vanished after my mother and sister left. Perhaps it was frightened by the sight of me covered in blood.
I'm no cat expert, but they say animals can sense danger. Maybe it could tell that you'd become a threat somehow. Cats are fickle. Anyway, what do you plan to do once you've caught this bread bandit?
Take her with me, and make sure she never steals again.
What's that supposed to mean? Look, you practically scared the whiskers right off her.
I only planned to give her some food. I wonder why she was frightened.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a while till she realizes you just want to help.
C'est un psychopathe, mais un psychologue. Un psychopathe rigolo, je dirais ça. Non, pas un psychopathe rigolo comme le Joker, mais... Il vit dans son monde.
Looks like he's at it again. How's the book, Ignatz?
Ah! Could you please not surprise me like that?
Sorry. So, you got more books, huh? They look expensive.
They were tucked away in my family's storeroom. I had my brother send them to me. We're a merchant family. All the books here are technically meant to be for sale. But they've gone unsold for years now, so he sent them, without telling my father.
Your brother sounds like a nice guy. Are you two close?
We weren't when we were younger, but I guess we are now. We do write to each other a lot. And he listens to even my strangest requests. That's why I tend to go to him for everything. Wonder if he feels sorry for me since I became a knight for our family's benefit.
So, you didn't really want to do it then?
Well, no, that's not... I did it because I wanted to help them. Now that I'm a knight for House Gloucester, I've been able to make a lot more connections with the nobility. If I use that to help my family's business, then I'm perfectly happy with where I am.
If you say so. What kind of books did you borrow?
A bunch of travel journals and collections of letters from far-off places. No matter how painful life may be, it all fades away when I read these books and imagine myself traveling.
Wait, did you just say painful? I knew you weren't happy. What you really want to do is travel around and paint all the scenery you like, don't you?
What? How do you know that?
You're not exactly hiding it. You've got books on painting techniques, preparing pigments, and all that kind of stuff right here.
Yes. The truth is, I love painting. I know the world holds all these wondrous sights that I can't even begin to imagine. If only I could see them for myself and capture them on canvas. I used to dream of doing that. But things are different now, you know? I don't regret becoming a knight, and I didn't do it just for my family's sake. I want to do my part to shape Fogland's future. It's my responsibility as much as anyone else's.
Oh, de blabla.
That conviction has only grown with every battle. Ah, that must have sounded so arrogant. I'm sorry. I'm embarrassing myself.
All right. If you're gonna make it that clear you don't regret your choice, then I'll stop pestering you. But this war is gonna end one day. Why not keep your dreams alive for when it does?
Maybe I will.
Quoi? Mais avec qui? Oh putain.
You're a lifesaver, Mercedes. Could you help me tend to this soldier's wounds next?
Lady Mercedes, where would you like me to put this?
Yes, just a moment, please.
You really have your hands full, Mercedes. Anything I can pitch in on?
Oh, goodness. I appreciate your offer, but I couldn't possibly ask you to take time out of your day to assist me in these tasks.
Hey, don't be like that. Anyone who's still got the legs to stand on after a battle needs to do whatever they can to help. I'm no physician, but I can at least help get some of this stuff organized.
But you only just returned from combat yourself. Aren't you exhausted?
Hey, I could turn that question right back on you. You were there fighting with us that whole time.
I suppose that's true. But are you sure you don't mind lending a hand?
Sure as anything. Just tell me what to do and I'll be on it before you can even blink.
In that case, there's a box over at the training grounds. Would you mind getting it? There should be bandages and medicine inside, so you'll be able to tell which one it is just by opening the lid.
Got it. Be right back.
Oh my, wait just a minute.
What's up?
Give me your right hand.
Okay.
I knew it. You're injured. Here, I can patch this up in a jiffy with my healing magic.
Whoa, it's all better. Thanks, Mercedes.
You need to speak up from now on if you're hurt, all right? Don't be so nonchalant about your health.
Hey, I could say the same thing about... Actually, never mind. Anyway, it should be easier to carry that box now. Thanks again, Mercedes.
No, thank you for offering to help. Oh, and take all the time you need. There's no rush.
Ça y est. Il y a trop de monde qui vont pas parler ensemble. Tu parles avec qui toi? In Art, apparemment il n'y a qu'un seul rang. Okay.
Another clear victory for the Empire in battle. You can surely guess who stole the show yet again.
Our mercenary friend? Always a force upon the battlefield, that one.
Their approach on the battlefield is exceptional, yet their curious power has also proved quite the boon.
It is deeply fascinating, isn't it? Something beyond the principles of magic, and yet different from the power of crests. I might go so far as to say it veers close to the realm of dark magic, but I fear that's beyond my expertise.
I am possessed of some small knowledge, yet still fail to understand the nature of that power.
Then at present we can do nothing but throw our hands to the sky. And with that, I must be off.
Oh? I thought you would be more curious about our mercenary ally. Would you truly raise the white flag merely because the matter lies outside your usual ken?
What are you playing at, Hubert? If you want me to investigate a specimen, go ahead. Hook it and reel it in.
Ah, but you are the better angler of the two of us. Furthermore, my method of hooking would complicate our relationship with so valued an ally. An inducement from your lips would ensure things proceed more smoothly.
Well, this is becoming a hassle. Can't you push yourself to learn some new hooking strategies? Like, I don't know, one befitting the elegance of a true nobleman? Involving fancy tea, perhaps?
A positively hair-raising notion. Please, do not speak it aloud again.
Then maybe get in their face and pick a fight with them. You two could end up becoming fast friends.
So you wish me to shout myself hoarse and swing my fists about like a common ruffian? I shall pretend I did not hear that suggestion.
No. Then the only option left is aggressive persuasion, driven home at the point of an axe, let's say.
Linhardt, who in the world are you talking about right now? I should think there is no one quite so barbarous in our own army.
Oh, I didn't have anyone particular in mind. I was just brainstorming new methods to ensnare our illustrious mercenary friend. Why? Did they remind you of acquaintances of ours?
In any event, let us leave this sleeping dog where it lies. I do not dislike conversing with you, but we seem to procure results of little benefit when we do. And with that, I have matters to attend to and must be off. Farewell.
Until next time, Hubert. So when can I expect you to have reeled in our mercenary friend? I suspect we'd make headway on the research if we engaged in it together.
I'm afraid I've not the time to play along with your capricious whims, Linhardt. I will, of course, be cheering you on with some enthusiasm from the shadows as you hook the subject yourself.
Eh ben... Ça a pris son temps hein, ce truc là. Donc à mon avis il doit rester 3 dialogues.
Ah, Petra. Just the lady I have been looking for.
Are you needing something, Ferdinand?
Why, yes, I do need something. Ravishing lady, princess from a foreign land, how sharp and true the swords you hold in your hand. Wilt thou not spar with me? How was that? Did I do it correctly? I want to be certain I understood the Brigid way.
What?
You see, I was perusing a book on your customs the other day. It was there that I came across a description of the proper way in which to make a request of members of the Brigid royal family. Apparently, one is supposed to improvise their need in the form of a song, while performing a small jig or rondo. I find it to be a most lovely tradition.
I am not knowing of this tradition.
You do not know it? But I am correct that song and dance are very important in your homeland, yes?
Yes, that is a truth. We are often singing and dancing as tribute to the spirits.
Then it has nothing to do with the royal family?
Now I have understanding. Something has gotten lost inside of the translation. The ruler of Brigid is often
je suis
asking
désolé,
the
mais là je
spirits
peux
for
plus être attentif,
protection.
c'est
This
chiant.
involves singing and dancing both. The members of the royal family are not witnessing the performance, they are doing the performance. Also, it is for special occasions only. No one bursts into a song with suddenness. That is strange.
Yes, I am discovering that for myself. I was convinced that Brigid must have some manner of odd custom that defies Fodlan convention.
Ferdinand, what land of silliness are you thinking I am from?
What? No, This is all going quite horribly. This is what I deserve for trusting that ridiculous book.
Do not be worrying. Even books of greatness may contain mistakes. I once was reading that all Fodlan nobles are born in wells. Can you be imagining?
That is a ridiculous notion.
It was even within the title. Fodlan's Nobility, a day in the life of the Wellborn.
Petra, wellborn is actually a word. It means one who is born into a noble bloodline.
I am knowing that, Ferdinand. I was having a joke. I am not breaking into songs and dances, but I am breaking out the dictionary when I have the need.
A joke? I must say, this is quite surprising, Petra. You are unearthing my ignorance in spades today. This is twice you have made me dine on dirt in a single conversation.
Unearth? Spades? Dirt! I am understanding. You are having cleverness.
Well, no, that was merely a coincidence, but I am glad you enjoyed it.
it feels wonderful to be out on the town again. Wouldn't you agree, Petra?
I would. It has been one battle after another battle. It is feeling good to rest.
I know, right? I'm glad we stopped here. Just look at the market. So many stalls, so much life.
This town must have been sending many soldiers to the war. I was thinking it would be filled with gloom. But the townsfolk are keeping high spirits. This is a good thing.
Commoners are a lot more resilient than you think. It doesn't matter if there are arrows whizzing by their shops or if there's a new lord to serve. They know how to adapt and carry on. Of course, it's different if they've lost family.
Yes. In Brigid, everyone is family. We fight as sisters and brothers, and are mourning each loss.
One big family, huh? Can't say that for Fodlan. It's a beautiful idea, but it must be awful in wartime. I can't imagine feeling like I've lost a sibling every time a person dies.
Yes. Times of war bring much sadness. But I am also thinking that war is less common. We are not squabbling over land or property, because it is already belonging to all.
That sounds wonderful, Petra.
We are only squabbling over who is sitting on the throne. Oh, and lovers.
Oh, so that's where things get messy. Juicy.
Oi, ladies. Ain't safe for a couple of prim skirts to be out here alone. Why don't you come with us?
Keep walking, boys. Not interested.
Shut up and move, girlie.
Whoa! What the?
Watch out, Dorothea! This one has skill!
Well, that was incredibly uncivil of them. Are you all right? You aren't hurt, are you?
I am well. And you?
Not a scratch. I'm so relieved those brutes didn't mess up that silky face of yours.
But I am not wearing silk upon my face, Dorothea.
No, I'm talking about your skin. It's lustrous and smooth, you know?
This is a strange comparison. Silk is easily damaged. My skin has strength. Here, feel.
That's all right. I can tell just by looking.
Then you are knowing that my skin is like steel, not like silk. I am thinking we should be taking more care from now on. You are precious to me. I do not want to be losing you to thugs. One of them was a capable fighter. Please take my apologies for placing you in such danger. If anyone is trying such a thing again, I will be keeping you safe.
Hey, you're special to me too, you know. And no one's gonna lay a finger on your head while I'm around.
Ah, c'était un chouïa trop long. Une grande partie des dialogues sont très insipides. On a autant à la suite. Bon, on peut avoir le temps de faire beaucoup de missions, de vraies missions. Ah, il y a un combat annexe. Commençons par faire le combat annexe. Qui va faire encore 48 000 dialogues.
Are you even listening to me, Linhart? I know what I saw.
Oh, I heard you the first time. I just think you misunderstood what your eyes were telling you.
The guy didn't have a head. What could I possibly misunderstand about that?
From a distance, many things could resemble the indistinct shape of a headless torso. It's irrational to assume it was a ghost. There must be a simpler and more scientific explanation. And you'll never convince me otherwise, no matter how much you howl, so best to just let it go.
You're being real stubborn about this. Wouldn't it be easier to just mumble something about how he might be right and move on?
A fair point. But you see... Father? Well, this is unexpected.
You too, Father? What are you doing here?
I had some matters to discuss with Her Majesty, and prefer to do so in person.
And I came to consider the continued unrest in the east of the Empire with the court.
And you thought it might be nice to pay your dear sons a visit while you were in the area. A sensible conclusion. Death awaits around every corner in these times. Each visit could be our last.
You are a fountain of positivity, my son.
We're not just here to bandy words. There's a fight waiting for us, and a lot of you are going to help.
All of us?
He can't possibly be counting me among those slated to help, can he? Father?
I was against the idea, but as you might imagine, Count Bergliez would have none of it. You know some of the former Prime Minister's rebel sympathizers escaped, yes? Well, we've tracked them down in a town near to here. Leopold means to mount an attack and wipe them out in one fell swoop.
With just us? I hope you have more troops on the way.
Sorry, but this is all we've got. My army's engaging the kingdom on the Western Front, and Her Majesty's forces are busy with preparations for the next battle. Now come, we don't have much time.
Right, got it.
And what do you think will happen to us if we let the two of them go it alone and they end up dead?
Oh, fine. As you said, it's not like we can talk the Count out of anything once he's set his mind to it. And Caspar is just as bad. That apple is so close to the tree, it may as well be part of the roots themselves.
I assume we can count on you as well, friend.
Oh,
it will be a hard battle, and I cannot vouch for our safe return should you refuse.
Don't see how I can say no when you put it like that. You're just as bad as Count Bergliez in your own special way.
You appear to have a bond of mutual trust. Nicely done, son.
I'm not sure that's how I'd phrase it, but moving on. If we're going to do this thing, I suggest we move out and do it already.
Yeah, if we don't hurry, Caspar and his dad will be drowning in bad guys before we even get our boots laced. Come on, we gotta catch up.
See? I knew I could rely on you.
I get the feeling this is going to be quite the bother before it's all said and done.
D'accord. Comme bien. Pas non plus les plus mauvais, mais bon. 15 minutes, 1200 ennemis à péter. Tiens, il y avait une commande protégée. Je l'avais oublié,
So much for catching the enemy unprepared. Well, no matter. We'll wipe out what's left of this rebellion regardless.
That racket you caused outside of town certainly didn't help. Still, at least they've been drawn out.
It's been a while since I fought alongside my father. Better step it up.
Allez vous occuper à deux de ça.
Even more than we usually do? In that case, I'll try to keep out of the way.
Are you kidding? My usual approach would get blasted away by my father's battle cry alone.
A good point. I'll stay away from him as well.
When did we two last fight side by side? During the troubles in Enbar, perhaps?
Quite recently. Hopefully things go better this time around.
Though I'm reluctant to do this, I can see no other choice.
training is starting to pay off, son. You've become much more disciplined.
Oh, now I feel his eyes watching my every move. Better not let him down.
Ah, de l'autre côté ça se passe aussi bien apparemment. Pas encore fini de prendre le contrôle de ce putain de bastion. Pas trop loin de la fumée. Ça a pris beaucoup trop de temps.
What's that noise? They onto us? These bandits seem unrelated to the rebels.
Parfait.
Still, we might as well deal with them.
Mowing down weak enemies is so very dull. What say you, Caspar? Care to compete over which group can rack up more kills?
You and Count Heaven versus the three of us? I like those odds!
Or you can leave us out of your absurd contest entirely.
Donc clairement pas me battre moi.
Come on, Valdemar. You're falling behind.
One down.
I don't know why you insist on this foolish competition, Leopold. You know full well I can never keep up with you.
Here it comes! Out of the way! You're done!
By the way, what of your older boy? I understand he was taken captive?
He lives, but the temporary loss of Mercius had dire repercussions. I fear we must reassess his fitness for the Berkeley's men. More bandits over there, Valdemar! Warp me in!
Another one-man assault? Huh, if that's what you want.
Dead.
You're done!
A wise man is ever ready.
Oh, boy.
Would you like to be warped as well, Caspar? I personally think it's a terrible idea, but I'll let you make your own decision.
No thanks. I'm running on pure clean Caspar power this time. I'm feeling great, Father. What about you?
Need you even ask? My stamina is the envy of men half my age.
You're done!
Still improving.
Here it comes! You're done!
Your power appears to be a thing you mastered all on your own. More bandits? Or mostly?
So, what should I? Sure, let's try it.
Oh, if I must. Lead bandits, I guess. I don't see very many rebels.
What's all the commotion?
We're under attack, then fight back, you idiots!
Though I am reluctant to do this, I can see no other choice. You're keeping quite close to me, Father. Is the Count's company not to your liking?
Precisely so. The man is a selfish, overbearing oaf who doesn't even pretend to listen to me. He is the worst, and I curse fate for seeing fit to saddle us together since birth.
That wasn't so bad.
C'est moi qui ai tout fait, mais oui. Oh, ça va piquer. Du coup, j'en profite pour accélérer.
We'll go on ahead to escort the prisoners.
You beat my father? I don't believe it!
You boys did well. So well, in fact, that I think we ought to put you to the test ourselves.
Huh?
What say you, Voldemort?
So be it. But I cannot promise to match your intensity.
Come on, let's show our fathers what we can do!
Mon père va avoir
Show
mal
me
au
what
cul.
you've learned. Every technique and talent. Hold nothing back.
Out of the way! You're done! Fight against the strongest man in the Empire? You got it. I'll give you all you can handle!
Are you sure you have the right son here? Because... Oh, if I must. I'd much prefer to stay out of this.
Yes. Yes. Give me more.
My force of will seems rather weak in the face of the might you display so casually.
You're done!
Impressive.
Sorry, I can tell your heart's not really in this.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm gonna prove how strong I am! Here it comes! Out of the way!
It's done.
You're done!
Ah, the vigor of youth. Let this battle be your proving ground.
That was about what I expected.
Et t'es temps, hein?
Impressive. You've done yourself proud.
Well, this day has been simply awful. Time for me to hurry home and fall into bed.
Ed, it's still early. I bet my father has plenty more training in store for us.
Ouais. Un combat intéressant.
I won't let...
Hey, Annie. «
17 piles le pognon. On sauvegarde. Et du coup, on s'arrête là. Peut-être que je restream ce soir, c'est pas encore sûr. En tout cas, merci à ceux qui sont passés. Et peut-être à plus tard.